Hey guys and gals, Mike Cricket 113. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's waking up this morning and turning on that radio and or maybe going to the shore, going fishing, whatever. But I hope you have a good weekend nonetheless. Pretty hot up here, pretty hot up here. But it is what it is. It's July. Here we are. So last night I went over to a friend's house, Red Baron's house, and just kind of hung out. We played radio a little bit, listened to music. The night ended up with dancing. It was awesome. So good times all around. So he had his Lincoln 2 Plus hooked up to his Mako. What is it? A Mako V Quad. It was pretty much a two delta loops pretty much on a beam, and it's this way, right? Okay, so he had this thing pointed west about 10, 11 feet off the ground, but we were picking up, the conditions were so good last night. We were picking up guys in Virginia and the Carolinas and Georgia, even though his, the radiating side of the V quad was pointed west. But he's up high. God bless him. He's up high elevation, and yeah, it was just working. It was working. So we were on 11 meter. He was on 11 meter, making contacts, all that. There were people being hurt all over the place, and it was a great time. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, this thing has 10 meter. Do you want to get on 10 meter?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah." So we figured it out. I turned it over to 28,400, which is the 10 meter sideband calling frequency, and we ended up having some QSOs with one gentleman in Virginia, and then the other guy was in Georgia, which is what we were getting on 11 meter, even though we were pointed west, and we didn't turn the beam at all. So that was awesome. So I had a conversation. We had a conversation with this guy in Virginia for about 10 minutes or so. His signal was S9, coming in, and yeah, no QSB at all. So conditions were amazing. And then we said goodbye to him, and then this other gentleman in Virginia or not in Virginia, I'm sorry, Georgia popped in, and then we had a conversation with him for about, I don't know, 8 minutes or so, and it was just brilliant. It was brilliant. I couldn't believe the conditions. So I was really happy that there were people out on 10 meter, because I was like, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure because sometimes when 11 is kicking really good, you go over to 10 meter and you call CQ, and there's nobody there. But there were people out there, just working the band, looking for contacts, looking for having just normal everyday conversations, which is what I love hearing on 10 meter, especially in the evening or at nighttime. So this was around, oh man, this was around probably 9:40, 10 o'clock at night, give or take, and couldn't believe it. And the conditions on 11 meter were, all the channels were being used. You were hearing people making contacts, laughing, carry on, have a good time, having conversations, rag chews. It was awesome. So I looked at the solar data this morning. There's about 151 sunspots. Let's hope that conditions are good today, and and we can make some more friends out there on the bands. This is Mike Cricket 113. Enjoy your weekend, and I hope you have a good one. Thanks for standing by and listening to my little story. Take care of yourself. 7-3.